Hey, what's up guys? Snapiex here. I will show you my best Sova lineups on new map Breeze. Enjoy it! These shock darts is one of my favorite lineups on Breeze. You wanna stand at this corner in defender spawn. For the first arrow, just aim at the edge right here. And if that is too far for you to line up, you can use the left HUD line for the lineup. Just place it a little bit under the concrete corner on the edge. Do one bounce with the max charge. After shooting the first shock dart, you need to run at this corner and aim at the corner of that wall. Do one bounce with the max charge. Look how well these arrows work in game. The best retake arrow I have found for retaking B site. You need to stand at this corner in defender spawn and line up top of the right bounce box under the N on the ship. Do 2 bounces with the max charge. It's the best retake arrow since it comes from the middle and enemies can't really see it coming. And it will show you a lot of the positions people like to play after taking the site. Really fast and awesome early information arrow in B lobby. You need to stand in this corner next to the middle door and put the first horizontal HUD line on the right of this bolt on the floor. And when the round starts, just do 2 bounces with the max charge. It lands really fast inside the B tunnel and it shows you everyone pushing B main or towards the elbow. Super simple but effective arrow for middle control. When the round starts, just pick the middle right here, aim above the edge of the wall and do a max charge. You can even get kills through the box if they like to pick the right side, and arrow will show you everything in the middle right here. Impossible arrow to see it coming for A hall. Stand on top of the bridge at this corner next to the rope, and the corner of this wall is gonna be your reference point. You will need to place the right tip of the shock dart line on top of that corner. And do a second bar charge. It's gonna land through the hole on the roof, which makes it a really strong arrow. And if anyone is pushing A halls, you can wallbang them through the doors. This is what the arrow scans. Really simple and awesome arrow for early pushes towards the B side and the elbow in the middle. You need to stand anywhere in this area on A side and just aim at the top of the wires over here. And do a max charge. After shooting the RECON, you can even jump on top of this little wall and get wallbang kills if they are pushing through the elbow, which is a really common thing if they are splitting B. Take middle control with this really simple arrow. You want to stand at the edge of this wall right here, aim at the left side of this leaf and do 1 bounce with the max charge. It will land really fast and you can actually push behind the arrow and get information on anyone pushing the middle and get some kills. Get information on anyone pushing up the cave. Stand in the corner of these boxes on A side and line up the left drone circle with this corner right here. And do a second bar charge. It will fly above the cave, which makes it really hard to spot for the enemies, and it will show you if anyone is pushing inside the cave towards the A side. Get the kills on enemies picking up the orb in front of the B side. You will need to stand at this corner on A, and for the first arrow, this will be the reference point. And place the dot of the shock dart right mouse button on that corner. And you need to do a max charge. For the second arrow, place the letter E at this corner right here. and do a third bar charge. Both arrows together, and you want to shoot the second arrow after the first one gets hidden behind the tent. These arrows take a little bit longer to land, but what I recommend you do is next. Ask your teammate to place a sage wall or to smoke the B entrance, and that way they will either group up here to counter wall or they will just wait out the smoke and you can get a lot of kills with these shock darts. Before I show you lineups for attacking side, you can join my Discord where you will find exclusive lineups only available for the people on my Discord, with a lot of other community made lineups that never make it into the videos. And you can even share your own lineups right there with the community. Invite link in the description. Really awesome double shock darts for post plant on A. Run to the bottom of the cave and you need to stand on top of the black corner on this wooden plank. And for this first arrow, you need to crouch and line up the left tip of the right bounce box on top of this leaf corner. And remember to crouch for it. And just do one bounce with the turbo charge. And for the second arrow, you wanna stand up and turn around and just aim at the edge of the horizontal metal bar. Do 2 bounces with the max charge. And now look how well these arrows work in game. An awesome A-side arrow from my Discord moderator Miles. Just come over here in a lobby and you can get stuck at this corner between the rock and the box. You will need to line up the second vertical hotline with this corner right here. And just do a third bar charge. It's gonna fly in from the hole on the ship, which makes it a little bit harder to see for the enemies. And right after you shoot that arrow, you can run towards the shop and the arrow is gonna land perfectly with you already droning and clearing the close corners, while the arrow is gonna scan anyone at the back of the site, which helps you get a really good information of the whole A site. Simple arrow which reveals anyone holding from metal doors, which is a common spot for operator players. Walk on top of the rock in a lobby and stand on top of this corner. You need to aim at the left metal pipe and do a third bar charge. It's gonna reveal them holding from every single angle, which can help your teammates push the halls without being scared of dying to someone holding over here. Super fast and simple recon for mid doors, which can get you a lot of the wallbang kills. You need to stand at this corner in the middle and just aim at the right edge of the doors and do a max charge. It lands super fast and reveals if anyone is holding from over here or if they try to push the middle. Really awesome arrow that scans anyone on top of the middle. Stand at the corner of a barrier in the middle and just aim at the edge of the roof over here and do a max charge. You can push behind it, and if anyone is holding from the nest, you can get wallbang kills throughout the box. It even scans anyone pushing the elbow. The best arrow I have found for attacking B site. You need to stand at this corner in B lobby and you will need to line up the letter C in between those 2 bricks. Once you remember it, it's super easy. And just do 1 bounce with the max charge. The enemies will have trouble seeing the arrow since it comes from the middle and above the tube. After shooting the arrow, you can actually run towards the B main and use the drone to clear out the close corners, while the arrow is gonna clear out everything at the back of the site. Really good arrow to reveal if anyone is pushing the elbow to flank you while you are trying to go B. Stand at this corner in B lobby and just aim at the right corner of this brick and do one bounce with the max charge. You don't have to worry about the elbow flanks with this arrow. Really awesome double shocks for the B post plant. You need to come over here in the B lobby and just walk at the edge of the wall. And for the first arrow, you need to line up the left drone circle with the hole between the wires right next to the window. And do a third bar charge. For the second arrow, put the same drone circle on top of this pink flower and do a second bar charge with the jump. Both arrows together look like this, and you can actually run towards the window right after and get a kill on a diffuser even before the arrows land. And this is what the enemies see while defusing. It's really hard to see those two arrows coming. Thank you for watching, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to check out my other Sova lineup videos as well. I will see you in the next one. Bye! And don't forget to subscribe. I love you.